Okay, folks, here's another example. It's the Pythagoras theorem. Here we have the right angle triangle, the big one, which is ABD, and we have a sub right angle triangle, it's ABC, right? This is not a right angle triangle, it's an triangle. It's a triangle, but it's not a right angle triangle. This one is an obtuse. It's an obtuse. If you look at that angle there, it's bigger than 90, but less than 180. Okay, let's now, guys, what is needed here? We wanted this side. This side. What is the length of x? What is the length of CD? So we're looking for that. So how are we going to do that? So the first thing that you're going to do, since you are given this side and you are given the longest side of the big triangle, you are not given the side BD. So you first calculate the length BD. After getting the length BD, and then you get this triangle and calculate this length, because you are given this side. This 26 is this side, the 24 is this, and the 30 is that. So in this small triangle, you are given this side, the longest side, and you are given the opposite, and then you are not given the adjacent. So the second step, you get this. So from the first side that you got, you calculated BD first, and then you minus this, and then you get that. Let's do it, guys. So the first thing that you do in the big triangle, I'll calculate BD. So you will say AD square, which is the longest side, is equal to the AD is equal to BD square plus AB square, right? So what is your AD? You are given your AD is 30. You say 30 square. Your BD is the one that you're looking for, plus, and then your AB you are given it's 24. It's 24 units, you square. So 30 square is 900, and then you still have BD here. And then your 24 square is 576, and then you transpose this to this side, so you have 900 minus 576 equal to BD square. So 900 minus 576, your answer here it's 324 units, BD square. And then you put the square root. You want BD, not BD square. So your answer here, therefore, your answer here, it will be the square root 324. Your BD is equal to 18 what? 18 units. When you are not given units there, your answer will be units. So with the side that we have now, we have this side. This side is what? It's 18 units. It's 18 units. So that's the side that we have. Now, what I said, since we're looking for this side, which is called X, now we will use the small triangle now to get this side, because we were given the hypotenuse and we were given this side, so we will look for this side. So we'll say this big side minus this will give us that. Okay, let's do it. So we use the small triangle now, this one. So what is the longest side in this triangle? Now it's AC. This is AC square. So we'll say AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square. I hope that makes sense. So the AC, the side, we're given this side AC is what? Is 26 units. So it's 26 square. And the BC is the one that we're looking for. BC square. And the AB is 24. We do have the AB is what? Is 24. It's 24 square. So 26 square is 676 equal to BC square plus 24 square, it's 576. And then we transpose this to this side. It's going to be 676 minus 576 equal to BC square. So your answer here, it will be 100 BC square, and then we put the square root. We are looking for BC. So we'll see therefore BC is equal to what? Square root 100 is what? It's 10. 10 what? Units. So simply means that this from here to here, it's what? It's 10. 10 what? 10 units. From there to there. We just calculated, but we want x. So what we're going to do, we will say, now the final answer will say x is equal to BD minus BC. Simply means this long side minus this, you'll be left with that. So your x is, your BC is 18. 18 minus 10 is equal to, your x is going to be equal to what? 8. 8 what? Units. So your x here is what? It's 8 units. Right? Grade 8 and 9. What will you do if the question will say calculate? Let me write the question. The question, what will you do? The question that says calculate the area of triangle ABC. The area. Now the formula for the area, it's area. Okay, the triangle ABC, we're referring to this triangle. So the formula for a triangle ABC, for a triangle, any triangle, most especially the right angle triangle, it's half base times height. Half base times height. So this is the base. So we are referring to this triangle, right? So the base here, this is the base. And this perpendicular height, it's this. So the height is that. So it's half. What is our base? We calculated from here to here. It's what? It's 10. So it's 10 times. The height is what? Is 24. So the answer will be, you punch that in the calculator, half times 10 times 24. It will be 120. 120. 120 what? It will be 120. Let's say if it was, we were told this is centimeter, 10 centimeter, this is 24 centimeters, so it was going to be 120 cubic, 120 centimeter square. If it was millimeters, these were millimeters, millimeters were going to be millimeter square, right? Now if the question has to say calculate the perimeter of triangle ABC. The perimeter, guys, the formula for the perimeter is, the perimeter, when we talk about the perimeter, we're talking about the sum of all sides. You add all sides. You add all sides. And when we talk about the area, we're talking about this. We are calculating the space inside here. We're calculating the space, but when we talk about the perimeter, we are talking about the sum of these sides. You say this side plus this side plus this side. That's the perimeter. That's the perimeter. So the perimeter of a triangle, it's going to be we add the 10. It's 10 plus 26 plus 24. So it will be, this will be 50, and plus 10, it will make what? 60 centimeter, if it's centimeters.